shoulder, making him stay out. Now, you're probably fairly handy with a lunge whip for the horses. It'll work the same way with him if he's not afraid of it.
And I use a 4-foot one. He doesn't like it, but I've been carrying it anyway.
So he's going to get used to it.
Yeah.
The other dog I've got out there tied to the truck, he's an open class trained dog, but if I do the whip with him, he doesn't need it, but he's long gone. Even if I do it with another dog, long gone. This guy doesn't. This guy responds to it.
He would completely leave.
Yeah.
Now I can work it, but I thought where we're in a smaller area, I wasn't sure how he would handle it.
But you can, your corrections, like your verbal corrections, are going to do what the lunge whip would, but it's the same timing. So right where you're, like if you were doing that with a horse, it's the same timing as with the dog. And your voice, if you're going to use your voice for that correction, it's at that same time that your gut's telling you you want to flash that whip a little bit.
So should I tell him out? Should I down it? Or just
whatever correction you're going to use, out's a good one, because that becomes a command too. So yeah, whatever your correction is, don't give him a lot of different ones. Be consistent, but out works as good as any of them. That's one of the ones I use. I use get quite a bit. Because like get, I can soften it, get, or I can harden it, get. I can modulate it.
And it can be different than an out movement.
That's right. These have been very good sheep. You guys realize how many dogs we worked on this set of sheep? These have been great. Good timing. Don't sing it, say it. That's it. Remember, it's a command, it's not a song. Usually it's those California nuts and fruits folks that I get doing that.
That was better than yesterday.
A lot better. Your timing was very good on that correction up here. It was very good. It was perfect timing. He didn't respond 100%, but he did a little bit. Yeah, sometimes you get the LA crowd and they want to just sing to a dog. It's like, no, that's silly. Sing to it. Come by away. Yeah, forget that stuff. I had a gal that I worked with, that she's not in dogs anymore, but she would do that. And she was so fluent with it, and so, it's like I couldn't make up with it.
It worked well for you. It's magic.
I can tell John's the kind of guy that sings to his dogs too.
Although I was trailing his shadow.
Oh yeah.
Should I send him again?
Yep.
They went in it. I thought
That's the way we do these, over and over and over. Some dogs just love to be trained on. They just love doing stuff with us. You know when a dog really makes a bond to you, it's not because you're feeding it or necessarily working it. When a dog starts to make a bond with you, it's when you start relying on the dog. The dog knows that you're relying on it. And that's when that bond really starts to where you get a good working partnership. So we can do all this kind of training, the bond isn't necessarily there. We can feed them every day, they like us. The bond, that kind of bond isn't necessarily there. But where that bond really starts to strengthen and build is when that dog knows that you rely on him for being there and helping him.
They feel important.
Feel important. That can take 3 or 4 years or so. We're no different, are we?
Right.
Yeah, we're no different. Now, if you think he's cutting in a little bit, you'll shift this ratio from where you're at up a little bit farther. That's how you, and as he gets better about going out, you shift back to him for eventually you're back by his side.
And as I step up there, give him the get.
Yeah, as you step, because your body is carrying the command. So you don't want to go there, then verbally tell him. As you're moving into that position, tell him as you're moving, because your body is a correction and a command as well.
Get.
Yeah, because the arena we never confused. And then when I talked to
Good.
he said that the arena was specially designed for horses with hip.
Now, you guys know in agility that when you run, the dog runs.
And that it's 18 inches high.
So try to take purposeful steps and not run. I tend to fall over.
Yeah, but these are bigger, bigger, dumber.
These are nice yearlings too. Are these yours? Yeah, nice yearlings. Yeah. Yeah, these are nice yearlings. But as you notice, they break just like every other sheep does. But I bet when they started out, they were pretty wild. But they break real. Actually, they break real quick.
No, not funny. So, Barb just bought a bunch of
Yeah,
things.
I do that. I
They're
do
tiny.
that a lot. You'll get them and break them.
She bought some Barbados for
Physically
summer.
better sheep.
Maybe you got some too.
Yeah.
And she paid $50 each.
Now, as you think he's getting better, use your body a little less. And sometimes you don't use your body at all, just to test it, just to see how he's doing with it, seeing what he's going to do. That last time when you sent him, he bent out real well and you were in the right spot, but I kept thinking, does he really need you there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So what you do is you start dropping off how much you're in there. So maybe instead of there, you're there. You start dropping off and just seeing how he's going to react to it. And a lot of times I'll just send him just like what you're here, just to see what he's going to do. Yeah. And in the back of your mind, you know he's probably going to cut in. But you want to know
Do
that.
something when it happens.
Do something like that.
Give them enough rope to hang themselves.
Kind of. Yeah. And then you can't get mad at him when he does hang himself. Figuratively.
Anyways, I like the.
See, he's mostly pretty good there, isn't he? That's damn nice, Tammy. Yeah.
Every day.
See, your body's not needing to be in there, is it?
No. Yeah, they're never like clinging on your legs like this.
And we wouldn't have known that unless you'd have tried it.
Right. Steady.
Anyways, I would say 85, 90 maybe I have for some of those brothers because they're a pretty good size now.
That's it. There's a little bit of pressure there.
Yeah.
Do you draw lots? Can you see lots of similarities between working with the dogs and the horses?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, it's knowing what to do, knowing the techniques to
Yeah.
apply.
Yeah.
The philosophy is the same,
Yeah.
but your system is so methodical, it makes
Yeah.
sense step
Yeah.
to step, and that's what I don't have. So.
I tell you, at home, when I'm training my own dogs, I'm nowhere near this methodical.
Maybe that's why I bought
Mowgli.
them.
The reason is here is because it's instruction.
Right.
At home, I throw it to the wind. The dog's on his own. He's got to be responsible for a lot of what he does. So until he does something that I really disagree with, I don't step in. With my own young dogs, I just kind of throw it out there.
Let him have a little more freedom because like that was probably as nice as he's done all the
Oh
time.
yeah,
And
that was real nice. I mean, that was real nice.
Good vacuum.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not real structured in the way I work my dogs at home.
So we took
You go do a job and then
Yeah.
one.
Yep. See it present itself. And if it doesn't present itself well, I don't worry about it too much. The reason is because I've trained a lot of dogs over 35 years or 40 years now, kind of thing. That or more. That's scary. You get a confidence when you look at a dog. You get a confidence about knowing where that dog's going to go. So, like in the back of your mind, you know this dog's going to be okay. And there hasn't been a dog that I've seen this weekend that I didn't feel this dog is going to be just fine. Because some of them you see, it's like, oh boy, I've got one at home now. He's 11 months old, and I keep thinking, boy, is he going to make it? I'm not so sure. And I have another one that's just a month older. It's like, yeah, this is going to be a good dog. I know it. I feel it. And the one that's not going to be so, that I feel maybe not, I'm a little more tender with it, a little more slow with it. But yeah, when I'm at home, I'm nowhere near the structure. I don't know if I'm lazy. I'm just not. You probably find horse guys like that are so confident with their horses that they know what to let slide and what not to slide.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But in these kind of situations, we've got to have some control over what slides and what doesn't. But what that lets you know right there is that you don't need to be up in there so much. Now, if you send him one time or two times and he cuts back in, just go right back again to where you were. Yeah. Try that one more time, get to that end.
Anyway, the one ran, and we took the ram. We took the
I always love it. Every time I turn around, Izzy's over here doing something.
and again, it was
She's kind of on her own agenda. I always love it. Every time I turn around, here comes Izzy going back from over here.
that guy is half desert.
Some of these dogs are just characters.
Do you want a chair, Bill, to sit in?
Yeah, I will eventually. So, what that tells you next time you send him, move back in again.
Probably the best thing we can for you guys to time it so that those rams go to the views at the same time. The door to the hint of their buddy.
Yeah, take pity on the old guy. That's it.
It's good. It's going to go back
What's that? Big bouncy. This is great because you can get up above. Like for you guys, that's great. You get up above and see what's going on.
Half dwarf is a big dad with black head and white body hair.
Oh, give him the whole arena.
And they're all black and white. They all come out like pinto.
You know, when I started dogs, I was a young guy, and there weren't many young guys doing it. I wasn't a whole lot older than as far as this. And now I'm the older guy. Not just in age, but in time I've been at it. Take him back, start again. Try not to direct him with your hand like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bad agility habit.
Yeah, you know, I don't think that, I think these dogs can do both at the same time. I'm not one of those that says, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. But there is some differences in training. One of them is that adherence to looking at you for the hand signal. The other one in the agility, you lead them into the work. When this kind of work, you back out of the work. And those are some of the differences. But I know that a dog can do both and do well. It's whether you have the time
It's my bad habit to stop with
yeah,
my hands.
yeah. Now, why is it that I was saying that that's not to lead him like that with your hand? Why?
Well, it makes him look at me, not at the stock.
That's it. Makes him look at you, not the stock.
Wait a minute. So I should stop him and ask him to do it again, because he.
Well, yeah, you got to kind of got to judge that a bit.
What would happen if she'd take about 2 steps this way?
Yeah,
Before she asked?
come off
Yeah.
of him a little bit this way. But it's, you got to ask yourself, say like he did, he went on the come by side. Now, you got to ask yourself, what's more important? And this is a decision you got to make for your own individual dog and where you're at with this. With me, what's more important, that he bent out and went out nice, or that he went the wrong way I told him? Right now, I can live with that. I can always help him go the right way. But I liked how he bent out and started. Now, if the dog gets to it, like if he did that to me, no, that dog won't hunt. He's going to go the way I tell him. If I do tell him, he's going to go the way I tell him.
But the priority is that he did.
Yeah, but everybody's different about that. You got to find out where you're at.
I wasn't sure which was the priority.
And you base it on the dog. Like with Rev, I wouldn't worry about it so much. As long as he went out, kind of stopped and didn't cut in. I'm a little on the fence about this guy.
I mean, he does know, but I mean, he screams.
So you got to ask yourself, well, what's more important? That he did what he did correctly, or that he didn't do what I told him to do? And everyone's got to find their own way with that. But the advice from back here was correct. If you want to help him a little bit, move off the balance side.
So Julie says that Missy's working out real well and then she got the silk on.
See, I can live with that, Tammy. With the fact that he went come by instead of away. Now, I will tell you, the next time here, make him go the way you want. That old, again, I keep referring to Ralph, because Daddy was such a mentor to me. But he always told me, on the Sunday, the day of the trial, let him go the way he wants. On the Monday, the day of training, he goes the way you want. So this next time we're going to send Mowgli, he's going to go the way Tammy wants, not the way you want. But you saw how nice he did that. It was the wrong way that she sent him, but it was not. He did it nicely.
No. Run out of Tim's cookies.
Down him first. Use that down as a positioning tool.
Which down? He probably will be. You know, I hadn't really thought about it. I mean, I was just gonna kind of. I'm really. I mean, I know where I'm going.
It just gets to you when they look at you like that, isn't it?
Well, lie down.
It just
So
gets
what
to
I'm
you.
trying to do.
Lie down.
If it doesn't, you're one hard soul, you know.
The fact is, whether he ever works sheep or not, he's like a family member.
So what I'm
Yeah.
trying to do is.
But he likes it, so I feel like I need to get better at it.
Now this time when you send him, make him go the away side. Because he's done that to us twice. Okay. So if he starts to go on the come by side, he might just prefer that side. I don't know. I didn't
Funny
see
thing
him.
is, he usually goes right better.
Yeah. So insist that he go the way you send him this time. So you'll stop him, get in his face, and then make him go the correct way.
Oh, that's who sleeps on the bed. I think he sleeps on the cover. Sits on the kitchen counter. Yeah. Oh no. No, it ain't about work.
Someone's got a squeaky dog in there.
One of the reasons I think he's such a good dog is I started out there.
That's all right. Oh, I think we're reading that block.
So many songs.
No, I know he's yours. I know Evan, you got some point.
I missed it when you sent him. How did it go?
Good.
Okay, I missed those.
First try.
We were negotiating lunch, so something's more important than dog.
She would love him up, take off jogging up to them sheep.
Boy, did that take me a lot of years to learn that there's something more important than dogs. Hey, you! I hear you got a grown, fine boy. Comes a long way from him sitting on the dryer, doesn't it? A little bigger, a little too big to put on the dryer. Now bring him off and try that, set him up for that again.
Oh. That's why all the things are. Plus there's.
Okay, one more time, Tammy. Remember, this time make him go the way you say, not the way he wants.
Oh yeah.
But be ready to be flexible with that.
I mean, he's not.
Yeah, yeah.
Again. Good. Now see how you ramped your voice up a little bit? That's how you do it. Good. Stop right there. Make sure it happens. Good. That's a good place to stop. Jamie, let him know he's not well. You guys with the horses, do you raise them like that?
Oh, yeah.